Praise the Lord. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Another backdoor commentary as I leave this alone. Before I go into any building, any convenience store, grocery store, I utter a quick prayer. Before I go into the federal building that I work in, I put my head on my steering wheel, and people and coworkers be asking me when they say, "Man, you okay? I saw you this morning with your head on your steering wheel." And I tell them straight up to their face in heart and mind and life, I was praying, brothers or sister. I pray every morning. I'm blessed to pray before I go into any building. I ask our Father to forgive me before I retire, before I have a long conversation with him on my knees. I thank him for waking me up. When I wake up in the morning, I have another long conversation with him on my knees in my heart and mind. We ought to pray before we respond, but unfortunately, a lot of us just say stuff because we speak the language or any language. You ought to pray before you respond haphazardly or say something that you don't know you're going to regret in the future, or lose a friend or someone that could have been a great friend to you because of a few choice words. Marriage is destroyed because of a few horrible choice words. Friendships destroyed because of a few horrible choice words. Marriage of 30 years destroyed because of cussing and clowning and acting a fool. Marriage of 20 years destroyed because of clowning and cussing and acting a damn fool. Friendships destroyed because of a few choice horrible words. We ought to pray before we enter a building. Preferably pray before we respond. Count to 10. Do something as I leave this alone. But yes, it was on my mind and heart this morning to share this with you all. I pray before I get out of my car and go into a gas station. I pray before I get out of my car and go into Walmart, Kmart, Waukegan Mart, whatever, because you don't know what's inside the store. I don't park in front of the store. I park off in the parking lot to get the exercise and to get me a quick prayer. Lord, bless me, protect me on the way into this domicile, this dwelling, this building, and protect me on the way out. Allow me to be a light when I walk into the building or the domicile, Father. Allow me to take altitude, not attitude, Father. And I go into the building as I leave this alone. But you ought to pray. You know, people say stuff with all due respect, and then insult you. With all due respect, that's dumb. With all due respect, that's stupid. With all due respect, you don't know what you're talking about. If respect is due, why you insult the person after you say with all due respect as I leave this alone? But yeah. Guard your heart, guard your mind. Watch what you say. Gossip in the gospel needs the same thing, a carrier. So we ought to pray before we enter any building. You ought to pray before we respond. Try to anyway. Consider the source of gossip. Consider the source. The devil, the enemy, Satan, Satan will make you mad, and you'll say something haphazardly and don't even know it, and being injured or hurt that person, and go on about your business and never know you hurt that person. And they might not say a word to you, but they know you hurt them. Pray before you respond. Pray before you go into a building. Pray before you do anything. Peace. Good morning.